What's up everyone, it's Huesito here, and today we're going to be playing Picross, or more like I'm going to be teaching you how to play Picross. If you don't already know, Picross is a game where it's like a puzzle game. You have to kind of figure out where each square goes, kind of like Sudoku, but not Sudoku. It's different. So anyways, let's get to it. Sorry, let me show you these are my options so you can see how I'm starting off. Okay, I'm sorry, we had to take a little pause from the puzzle just so you can kind of understand why yours might be different than mine. So under my options, I have hint roulette. It was on before. I have it off because if you do the hint roulette, if you're starting off, I would recommend it. It's just personally I don't like to do it anymore because I like to get a little star at the end where it says like no assistance was needed, like I didn't need assistance, and so you get like a little star. So for the hint roulette, I have it off. You can have it on if you're like, obviously since you're a beginner, have it on, and then from there it can kind of help you and get like the hint roulette tells you which squares are actually correct. Obviously it does a little roulette thing. I'll show you in at the end of the video, but I have it off. Navigation, look, it highlight correct lines. Technically if you were to have these on, it's technically assistance, like they're assisting you. So I have them off because like I said, I like having the little star. And then autocorrect my mistakes, I have it off, but you're more than welcome to have it on since you are a beginner, but I have it off. Look, welcome to the world of Picross. Let's start by going over Picross rules and some tips in a tutorial. Do you want to view the tutorial? I feel like for the sake of you guys, we should. So let's go through it even though I already know. Oh, hell no. End the tutorial. Oh no. It's okay, we don't need a tutorial. I'm your tutorial. We got this, okay? So let's go to the first one, okay? Look, they're all empty, but this is 5 by 5. You can see by the size, it says 5, it's the size 5 by 5. On my own personal, I've already done all of these, but just to like help you ease into it so you don't see what it is, we'll do this puzzle. So each puzzle, so since we know it's 5 squares across, and so it's 5 squares going down as well. So then here, look, automatically this, you see the 5 on the side where it's like on the side is 1 5 and then 1 space 3 and then 5 and then 3 going across, right? And then going up and down, it's 3 and then 1 space 2 and then 5 4 and 3. You're like, what? Like, what the hell? What are all these numbers? Don't worry about them. Well, obviously worry about them, but don't worry about them right now because I'm gonna tell you what they all mean. So like we said, it's 5 squares going across and 5 squares going down. Most of the puzzles tell you their dimensions. So if it's 5 squares down, this, like within each square, do you see the highlighted blue down? And you know how I keep going down this and then across the blue, it tells you what row you're on. And this is a column, okay? This is a column and these are rows, okay? So in this column, in just the 5 highlighted, that's all you have to worry about right now. It's 5. So you know, mark it, which is A for me. Whatever it is for you, you mark it A. 5. And then it turns off, like it like grays out when you've done all of them in that column. It's not, you don't know if it's correct or not because I don't have that settings. Also, it comes with music, but I turned off the music and I put my own music in the background instead. So then you mark these off, which this row, because it says this one's already 1 in a row. I know each each number is confusing if you're looking at it, and it's like, whoa, what the hell? Like, you know, it overwhelms people, but don't let it overwhelm you. Take it one row and one column at a time. So you saw how I did this column all fives, and in the row it says there's only one in each row, one in this row, meaning one colored square in this row. So I marked off, meaning this row there can't be any other squares. It's like, in a way, like I said, it's kind of like Sudoku. Now let's go with you see this other 5. I colored all of them, right? And then here it says in this column there is 3. So this is the start of 1, 2, 3, and they all have to be connected for it to be considered like all colored. And then there's 4 in this one. Like I said, take it each like column by column or row by row, however you want to do it. So let's do this next one. So then it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome, we did that. And then in this one it says 1, 2. You're gonna kind of think, oh, maybe it's 12, but how can it be 12 if it's 5 by 5? So what you're gonna do, it's 1 space, there's a space between each number, so it's 1 space, so that means there can't be another colored square touching it, so it's a space. And look, in this row there was a space as well without knowing, and then 1, 2, 1, 2, and that's done. Oh, look, and we solved for this row without meaning to, and you're done. And then this last row, 1, 2, 3, and we're done. Yeah, we got the first one done. Let's do this whole row together. So what I like to do is I like to go column by column. 3, 1, 2. Oh, also you can press your right button on your Switch and it will help you count numbers. See, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3. That's 3. It has to be 3 at least. So this one at least has to be colored. Same with this one. Okay, am I done for my columns? Yes, because it can't be 2 here. You can't put just a random color there. I mean, you can if you want to, if and you want to test that out, you can, but then you're gonna have to start the puzzle all over again. So I don't like to do it unless I know. You can press X and it will give you like this little diamond square thing. It's kind of like a maybe. It might be here, but I mean, all of these might be maybes, but I'd rather not. Oops. Okay, so then from there, let's do row by row. Can there 2 be overlapping around here? I don't think so. So then it's 2 space 2. Okay, so 2 plus 2 is 4. And then there has to be a space in between. So in the total, it equals 5 squares. Like, it's a little bit of math. It's a little bit, you kind of got to think. So 1, 2, space, 1, 2. Awesome. All right, let's do the next row. 1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome. At least these have to be overlapping, and either this one or this one is the color 4, but I don't mark it. I just leave it. You can if you want to. It's all up to you. I just choose not to because it confuses me sometimes. And then none of, like, all of these can either be ones, so I just leave it blank. Let's see. All right, now let's go back to the columns. Awesome. Look, this is colored. It's a colored one, so at least this square or this square have to be to the other one. So this one it can't be this one, and it can't be this one, so I leave that like blank. Same goes here. Look, awesome. 1, 2, 3. So it's at least this one or this one, and it can't be this one. Take this one off. This one, look, it can't be this one, so you have to mark it off because this is only 1 and you need 3 connecting. So you cross it off. 1, 2, 3. Awesome. Done. Look, this one's already done. Cool. Get rid of it. Same with this one. Look. Like I said, don't worry about anything else. Just worry about what you're doing one at a time. So then go here. It can either be this one or this one, so it can't be these two. Okay, now let's go across. So it's 2, so it can't be this one because it has to be connecting. So then it's this one and this one. Awesome, look, you solved for this one, and coincidentally you solved for this one already. Look, and the only square left is this one. Woo! We did another puzzle! Yeah! But, ayo? What kind of bud? You know what? I'm gonna relax. Let's do the next one. Alright, so 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. That's done. Look, and this is what I like to do since it's at the beginning, so I don't worry about the other columns, because I like when it's all 5 at, like at an edge, because that means 1, 2, 3. That's done in this row. That's done in this row. That's done in this row. 1 space and then 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, look how fast that was. Yeah, a flag. The next one. No, we do not want to see the tutorial. Yes, let's play the puzzle. Let's do it. We got this. We got this. Holy shit. Looks intimidating, right? Like, what the hell? What's up with all these numbers? There's a 1 space 1 1. How the like, how? How are we gonna find 3, right? Like, how? You know, relax, calm down. You know, take a chill pill. Let's cool it. Let's pause. Take a minute and breathe. Okay, we can solve this. We got this, okay? So what I like to do is, like I said, I like to go column by column, row by row. It's no different than the little ones that we did. 5 by 5. Like, each, you see the green line in between? That means it's 5 here, then a space, 5. Even for the big ones that they give us, there's like a 20 by 15 one. Each green little square, like these little squares right here, it's 5 by 5. 5 by 5, always. So this is what's gonna help. What I like to do is going column by column. So can I find a 2 in here? No, not right now at least. Same with this one. That's too small for me to figure out like where the 1 could be. You know? What about this one? 6 by 2. Yeah, that's better. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. At least that has to be a 6. That has to be 6. So then 2 at the bottom. So there's 2. I like to guess and say, okay, let's say hypothetically the 2 are there, and then I put an X, and so around here would be the 6. We're trying to find the 6 right now. So then you do 1, 2. Oh look, it overlaps, so it has to be that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It overlaps. Now let's find the 2 in this row. So then 6. Let's say that all the way up here is 6. Let's say hypothetically, it could be, it could not be. So then at least the 2 has to be here. 1, 2. This is the middle, because either way it'd be 1, 2. Hold up. 1, 2, or 1, 2. Either way can work. And then I take out the X, and it can either be there's a 6 here, and then the 2 is here, or take this out and there's a 6 right there. Who knows? You never know. So I just leave it blank for the opportunity. Okay, next row. Can I find a 1? Probably not. Can I find the 1 in this one? Probably not. The 7 and the 1? Yes. So now going based off of what we did for 6 and 2, let's do that again for 7 and 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Once again, I'm pressing the right button and it counts the little squares for me, like by going up and down the buttons. Okay? So that has to at least be 7. So let's say hypothetically the 1 is right here. This is the 1. So then there's a space in between the 1 and the 7. So then it's 1, 2, it's overlapping, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It overlaps. And so if I were to put an X here, can I find the 1 between these two? Probably not. I don't want to guess right now because I don't know. So I just leave it there, and at least I know 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. At least these 6 are definite that it's at least there. Okay. Can I find a 1 in here? Probably not. Like, can I find a 1 space 1? Probably not. What about this one? Again, possibly not. The 8. Yes, I can definitely find an 8. Immediately when you see one like this, that's 10 by 10, and you see an 8, immediately you can find the 8. Not immediately all 8, but you can find where it should be. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right there. And now let's start at the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because they overlap. And look, on the rows, we found all these ones. Without even wanting to. Look, we found them. Awesome. And then I like to use this 8 to help me guide for my rows. So then look, this is at least a 2 space 1 space 1. So then at least this last one is the 1 space. And this one's the next one. So you put an X because remember it can't be touching or else it's wrong. That's wrong immediately. Look, it tells you that's something not right. So then that's a space, and then the 2 is somewhere around here. Do I know where it is? No, so I'm not gonna mark it. And then here we go again, working from the back of this one. At least this is the last single one, you see? Okay, now let's go again in the rows. Up and down. Can I find the 2? Possibly not, but at least my chances are better. Look, the 2 can either be somewhere in here or somewhere here. Same with the 1, same with the 1, but I don't know which one it is, so I'm just gonna leave it. My 6 and 2 doesn't change. Same with this one. Can't find it, can't find it, can't find it, can't find it, can't find it. Oh, well, maybe this one, because look, the 1 has to be somewhere around here, and then the 2 is right here. Automatically, boom, done. And then the rest I can't solve without doing a cross. Okay, so now it's time for this one. I don't know if this is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This can be 4, and then the 1 can be here. Or this can be the 1, and this could be part of the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know, so I just leave it blank since I do not know. Okay, and then let's start here. Can I find something here? Probably not, so just leave it. Here, the 4 and 3. I start from the back, so this can be, let's say it starts here. 1, 2, 3. At least the 3 has to be there. And look, across, up and down, there's a 1 and 1, right? So at least we know there can't be another colored one because it's not a 2, it's just a 1. So at least that, boom, isolated. It's by itself. Same with this one. Look, now we've kind of solved this one. We found the 1, the end of that one, and there's that 2. Okay, now let's do, okay, let's say hypothetically 1, 2, 3. These are the 3, and then this is an X. So then you would start again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then there's 4. At least the 4 can be this way, 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3, 4 this way. Either way, I'm gonna take off the X because I don't know. And then here, look, up and down on this one, the 1 is by itself, so you X it off because it can't be touching another one. And then that's that end of that one is done. And then look, across on this one, it can't be 4 here because only 2 squares fit here. So you put an X and an X, and then you do 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you color that one. And then this one, up and down, you see that there's only 1 and 1 by itself in each row. So that's the end of that one, and that's the end of that one. Keep in mind, I'm only looking up and down right now. I'm not focusing on anything else. Okay, now can I possibly find out where the 1 is on this one? Because yes, because look, it's isolated. It's done in this row. Just look at this row. Look, don't look at anywhere else. Look, so the one has to be here. The middle one has to be here because there's nowhere else. Because it can't be 2 1s here, because then it'd be 2 and you're wrong. So that one is right there, but the top one, I don't know which one it is. It could either be this one or this one. I don't know. So like I said, I leave it. And then now looking across, this has to be part of the 2, but I don't know where the 2 is. It can either be here or here. Or here or here. But I do not want to X this off or X this off already because I don't know where that one can be, so I just leave it. Oh, but look, up and down in this row, in this column I mean, it's 2 and then X, so at least I know it's there. Oh, look, now I can X it because coincidentally in this row, look, so now the 2 has to be somewhere around here. Okay, look, up and down. Here we go in this row as well. So then you X it off. Like every time you do each step little by little, like it will solve itself in a way. You're just kind of like, oh, it can't go here, or oh look, there's this, it opens up. Like opportunities for the puzzle to be solved open up, and you like it gets easier. Like the more you do it and the more you practice your brain, the easier it gets to see these patterns and to see, oh, it could possibly go here. It's like a guessing game in a way, but it's also a little bit of math involved because, like we said, these have to overlap and things like that, you know. So here we go in this row, 4 and 3. Look, this solved itself in a way. Look, 1 2 3 4. The 4, I found it right here, and the 3, I found it right here. And then look, because up and down, so starting from here, it has to be 8. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. That was the 8th one, and now I X that off. Look, and then on this row, 1 and 4. So this has to be the one because this connected to the other colored square is 4. So that's the 4 right there, and you X it off. And then look, without wanting to, I solved this one. X that off as well. Let's see. Can we do the 7? No. Can we do this row, the 1s? Yes, because we already found it. Look, and then this can overlap. 1 2 3 4. So let's say hypothetically that was the 2. 1 2 3 4. I mean, you can start here 1 2 3 4, but it won't be accurate. Like let's say you mark that off, so then you're saying definitely this is gonna be 4. No, don't say definitely, don't, it's maybe. So let's start from here, the empty space, and let's say this is 2 3 4. At least the 4 is somewhere around here. That's what we know, at least here. Okay, now can we solve this row? Possibly not. I keep saying possibly not. We should take a shot every time I say possibly not. Or like, you know, take a sip of your juice or water and we'll be super hydrated. Because anyways. So yeah. So look, and then you mark this off 1 2 3 4 5 6 because it was solved without wanting to. And then this one, the 2 in this row, it can't be this one because this is by itself, so you X it off. And then you do 2 1 2, and that's the 2. And then so you X that off. And so then at least this has to be connecting, so that's the 2. You X this off, and this has to be connecting, so there's the 2. And then you have to X that off, and then here's 4. 1 2 3 4. And here's the 7. You X that off, and then here's the 2. 1 2. And we solved it. Yeah. What was it? Boots. Yeah. Alright. Let's try to solve this one. The very end with no assistance, no nothing. And let's see if you can. I'm not gonna say anything as well. We're just gonna do it together. I'm not gonna say anything. And let's see if you also get it right with me. You ready? This is the ultimate test. No assistance. You see, you cannot use the hint roulette or other further assistance for this puzzle. Using your own abilities. Are you ready? Let's go. Yeah, how'd you guys do? Were you able to do it? Look, it's a spatula. So I hope this helped. I was gonna say, let's try a puzzle that does the roulette. Since we know this is an apple, let me switch my settings. Oops. Click the wrong button. Okay, let's do it again, because I think the hint roulette should... Yes, okay. Use the hint roulette. Yes. Just so you guys can see what it does, since for beginners, it does... It's kind of cool. I gotta like it. Oh, look! It started off for us. Okay, so like we said, 1, 2, 3. Hypothetically, if it were to start here for the 3, 1, 2, and 3. So then we know it has to, like, it doesn't have, yeah, it has to somewhat be here, because then it's either this one or this one, so it can't be this one. And then the 1 is done for this one. Take it off. I like to take it off. And then it's 1 space and then 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, the 3 has to be somewhere around here. That's why it's not blue, because you're not correct yet. And then look, the 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, done. And then here's the 1 space 2, 1 space 2. And then you're done for the 3 here. And then you figure out the 3 is right here. Boom. Woo! Yeah, we did it again. You see, even with help, it's okay to do help at the beginning, but once you get comfortable and you like start to do it, it should become easy. But you see at the bottom where it says no assist, I like that little star, so that's why I don't use the assistance. But it's up to you. You can use it. Yeah, I hope this helped. If you have any questions or anything, leave them in the comments, or I don't know, or sometimes I play this on Twitch, like I stream it on Twitch, and sometimes I play Picross. You can come see me there as well. Yeah, hopefully this helped, and let me know how it goes. Alright, thank you so much for watching. Bye.